Hey Delnia here, back with Seduce Me. So last time Diana pretty much closed our school for a week, and now we're watching the boys pass due to one of, I think, Damien's tricks. Aren't their demon forms cute? I actually cannot believe that these are their actual forms. So I started to feel a little jealous. They were able to leave while I was still expected to be what my father wanted me to be. How they were able to leave was uncertain still, but I knew I would learn in time. I closed my eyes and mentally asked Damien to end the vision. Seriously? As soon as I asked, the world around me slowly vanished, and I was brought back to the bedroom, where I sat with my head nestled in Damien's hands. Are you kidding me? This is the end of the vision. I ended last episode just one line before the end. God damn it. My vision began to clear, letting me fully see the boys around me, all with concerned faces.
So, you now know exactly who we are.
I kind of already did. Diana's the girl you were arranged to marry?
Not anymore. Once we left, the arrangement was broken. With no sons to marry off, our dad couldn't go through with the marriage deal.
Pretty sure he technically still has sons, he just needs to find them.
If Diana is here for us, that means she's trying to save her kingdom from being attacked.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense since dear old daddy was pretty much more interested in just killing everyone.
That's not true. She wants to rule our kingdom. Having one of us will give her the right to our kingdom as much as we'd have right over hers.
Also true.
Well, with a kingdom like ours, what succubus wouldn't want to marry us for it?
It all made sense. She wanted them so that she could finally take over an opposing kingdom. She knew that, despite her powers, she wouldn't be able to fight against their father, so she had to find another way in. Yet manipulative. Before I could continue, I felt my head suddenly get heavy and dizzy. I gripped my head, yelling under my breath. What the?
I took too much. I'm so sorry.
What did he do, Damien?
Rest now. There's no need to do anything more today.
The boy suddenly rushed over and helped me lay back down as my vision was painted in white polka dots. I needed sleep badly. Suddenly, I closed my eyes and let darkness consume me. After what seemed like hours, I finally woke up slightly refreshed. My body knew that if I slept any longer, I'd be up all night. This is no part of the plan for the day. I rubbed my eyes and sat up, letting a soft groan escape my lips. In response, something beside my bed shuffled, causing me to look over. Is it Matthew? I didn't know what I was expecting. It is Matthew. Hey, cutie pie. Beside me, sitting in the chair beside the bed, was Matthew, raising himself up to see me awake. I smiled at him, seeing his slightly ruffled hair and tired eyes.
Oh, you're awake. How do you feel?
Oh, that yawn is so cute. Better. Matthew nodded before I looked down at the bed, taking my hands into his.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
Matthew, it's not your fault.
No, please listen. I know that Diana and Malix have come after you because of us, so it's our fault that you're constantly in danger.
If you had left, Diana would have just killed us, unless we agreed to lose the memories of you. Although I guess Diana would not have come for us if you hadn't been here in the first place, so yeah, you're kind of right.
If I hadn't convinced everyone to come to the human world, we would have never been attacked by Malix and hunted down and brought you in danger and...
Just don't worry, sweetie. I quickly reached over and put my finger on his lips, stopping him from growing any further. I didn't want to hear anymore. Matthew, it's okay. I wanted to help you out. I offered to let you all stay. Nothing is your fault. Oh, it's sad. I gently moved my hand and cupped Matthew's cheek, staring at him with concern. I didn't want him to hold guilt in his mind about this whole ordeal. Diana was desperate and she'd hunt anyone for them. It wasn't his fault she was desperate enough to hunt them down. However, I grew curious. So, Matthew, you're a noble? Didn't you already know that from before? I'd have sworn he had kind of hinted at that when he told us about his mom. Matthew looked at me and gave me a goofy smile.
I was once, but even if I had the title, I didn't really feel like a noble.
Why not? How come?
Well, I was the fourth noble son of the Demon Lord. With Eric and Sam ahead of me in case James couldn't fulfill his duties, there was no way I was getting the throne. So I spent the majority of my time trying to make my mother happy. She was always unhappy.
Aww. Unhappy? How come?
Well, my dad was kind of... well, he married 4 different women. Each of us came from a different mother, and my mother was the last to be married and bear a son. The thing with succubi, though, is that they get jealous very easily.
So what happened?
The other wives got mad and scorned each other. It wasn't violent, but we never ate together for a reason.
You never got any sisters.
My mom, though, was too proud to have jealousy. She was the last woman the Demon Lord married, so she felt important. She felt that because he stopped marrying, she had the charm to stop his marrying spree.
Huh. Matthew let out a small laugh, a hint of depression lingering in the breath he let out.
But then the Demon Lord took another woman and she bore him a son outside of wedlock. Damien. The wives, including my mother, were furious. In response, the Demon Lord had a spell cast on them, turning them into spiritual orbs.
Whoa. Yes, so that one I did not see coming. That's horrible. Matthew nodded, pressing his lips together in both agreement and sadness.
They could never have physical form, and they lost all their powers. They became slaves trapped in the Demon Lord's castle. However, they were kept alive to make sure their sons grew up to be competent demons.
No, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Matthew gently shrugged, letting a small nostalgic smile grace his lips.
She taught me how to be a demon, though. Not just a demon, a grown, adult demon. I read books, I learned strategy, everything that James was doing under the Demon Lord's watch. Only, I trained with just my mother. She wanted me to surprise the Demon Lord one last time, and maybe take the throne away from James.
Huh. Matthew then reached into his pocket and took out a small mirror.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh? Matthew handed it to me and sent a wave of blue mist into it. It began to glow until it enveloped the room in a bright light. Oh hey, we're back in the castle! When the light had subsided, I was back in the main hall of the demon castle. I looked around, feeling unable to move, but I could practically see everything as clear as I had before. However, my focus gathered on Matthew, sitting on the throne as if it was his and reading a book. For some reason, Matthew reminded me of James at that moment. He seemed engrossed in his reading each word and absorbing its meaning. Him on the throne surprisingly fit him. There was something about him. No, there isn't. I'm sorry, honey, but no, just no. I really don't think you're fit to be a ruler. Sorry, honey.
This is an easy read.
Saddened cry, however, echoed through the hall, forcing Matthew to stop, close the book, and stand from the throne.
Mother?
I looked around, confused at the cry and where it was coming from. It seemed to just echo through the room without any source of direction. Matthew saw it and placed the book on the arm's rest of the throne before he cupped his hands together.
Fly and comfort her, will you?
As Matthew opened up his hands, a small bird with blue and purple feathers perked up from the hiding place. Matthew smiled before releasing it into the air. It watched as it flew off and glided through an open archway. Some of its flapping wings faded into the air as it flew farther into the castle.
Come on.
I could tell that Matthew was holding his breath. He must have cared very deeply for his mother. It was incredibly sweet. At last the sound of the crying stopped, making Matthew release a happy sigh.
There we go.
Poor baby. Matthew cracked his knuckles in approval and reached for his book. However, before he could even graze the cover with his fingers, the sound of bantering entered the room.
You, fourth son, away from the throne!
Oh, fuck you. You're the reason Diana's in here.
All right.
Bah, what am I going to do with you? You're a child.
Matthew glared at the servant, as the servant quickly brushed the turn off, like there was dust all over it.
The next time I see you on the throne, I will inform the Demon Lord. Understand?
Yes.
The demon servant continued to brush over the throne before knocking the book from the arm's rest. Matthew froze as the servant quickly padded over and picked it up.
What is this? A book? Why do you have it?
Because he likes to read.
I was reading.
You read? You don't need to read. You're never going to need knowledge for anything, fourth son.
Then what is he supposed to do with his spare time and with his life, demon? I saw Matthew's eyes twitch, making me grimace. This servant sure had a mouse. It was annoying at the very least.
I'll just take this book and bring it to the heir himself to read. He's reading faster than the library can provide.
But that's...
Raestro's next area of study.
Servant began to walk away, ignoring Matthew's glare of anger. Servant stopped, however, to look to Matthew to pound one more nail into the wound.
Let's face it, kid. You have the smallest horns, the smallest frame, and the least amount of power among the noble sons. You'll never be like them, so just stop trying. Use your incubus powers on others who have a child fetish or something.
Hey! The demon looked at Matthew up and down before rushing off wherever he came from. As the servant disappeared, Matthew summoned a knife and chucked it in the direction where the servant left. The knife embedded itself into the arched stone beside the door in the hall.
Ugh, I hate that guy. Disgusting pig fawn.
Matthew walked over and sat on the foot of the throne, clearly aggravated. Eventually, Matthew stopped the magic, lowering the mirror and holding it in his hands before looking to me.
I had hoped to show you my mother, but I guess the mirror wanted to show you something else. Sorry.
It's okay, cutie pie. That servant is terrible.
Tell me about it. He served the Demon Lord almost his whole life. Ugly pig fawn.
Matthew laughed while I laughed at the insult. It was good to see Matthew in good spirits, despite what was sown and what was happening around us. Still, it was sad to see that he was considered a child of the noble sons. Oh, okay, now I get. I wasn't really getting what they meant. He could read books of knowledge that his brother hadn't read, and he seemed caring. It was insulting to see someone tear him down like that. Matthew smiled at me before pocketing the mirror.
Whatever. Thankfully, we got out of there, so I could be with my brothers like a normal family. No hierarchies, no politics, no pig funds, nothing.
You're so cute. I smiled. It was good that he saw the positive side. However, his face slowly turned to a sad one before he looked down at the bed. Matthew?
You've done a lot for me and my brothers, sheltering us, letting us continue to live here. It may not seem like much, but for us it's everything. But I don't want you to get hurt because of us.
I watched speechless. Blah. I watched in speechless silence as Matthew lifted his head, his eyes full of almost hopelessness. Oh, you poor baby.
That's why I'm sorry.
Matthew lowered his head in shame. I couldn't help but feel my heart squeezed within my chest at the sight. He truly cared. Matthew let out a small sigh before looking to me with a new smile. He hid his sadness well, but I could tell he was still upset about the whole ordeal.
Alright. You need to sleep and I need to make dinner. I'll wake you up when dinner is done.
Matthew gently pressed me back down onto the bed, resolving what had happened. Yes, smile. And with that, he stood up and left the room, leaving me to rest as per his request. I smiled to myself before relaxing into the mattress. Ah, fuck it. Hi, Diana. I suddenly tensed up. I felt miserably uneasy. Something wasn't right. I felt it in my core. She must be here. The thought of her in the house infuriated me beyond belief. I had to make sure she was not here. I rolled out of bed and quickly left my room, wandering the halls and listening closely. It was a demon, but I was listening very intently. There was no way she would have been able to sneak up on me. I know you're here. Where are you? I could feel myself growl. It wasn't a matter of a fear that she'd take away the boys anymore. Their existence had lit a fire of rage in my gut, so only grew as each day went by. This fear was getting on my nerves, and I knew it would not end well for one of us. I was not going to lose to that demon bitch.
Leave me alone.
Wait? My heart stopped. Diana was with Matthew. My mind flew into slow motion, playing fake images of Diana trying to seduce Matthew in my head to further fan the angry flame inside me. I instantly I instinctively followed Matthew's voice, was approaching the grand lobby, and followed the commotion to the dining room. The sound was echoing from the kitchens, so I peeked inside while hiding around the corner. You evil bitch. I almost rolled at the sight. Matthew was holding onto the side of the kitchen island's counter, with Diana holding the other side, looking to him with a smirk.
Oh, come on, Matthew. Don't you like games? A game of tag sounds so fun.
Fuck off!
Not with you. Now go away.
Ah, I'm hurt. Wounded, truly. Did I go too far?
You went too far when you came here and attacked her.
Pity. And here I thought I was going to offer you the chance to become something better than just a simple incubus.
What was Diana going on about? More than just an incubus? She was insane.
How about becoming the next demon lord?
Well, someone's shocked. I froze. What did she mean? Becoming the next demon lord? The boys weren't in a demon world anymore. They had no claim to the throne anymore. Matthew stared at Diana, which made me worried.
The next demon lord?
No. Matthew, bad, very bad. Where's the newspaper? I need to swap your nose.
Well, currently, I'm the contracted bride to the heir to the throne. Since the throne is open, it's available to any son of the Demon Lord's line.
No, Matthew, don't.
Think about it. You'll gain the throne, the land, and a bride to continue your lineage with. Doesn't that sound like a perfect life for an incubus like you? You'll show your father and mother how grown up you are, that you're not just some little cute boy people can take for granted.
I should have kissed him. Could feel myself gripping my fist tightly in anger. How dare this girl try to convince Matthew to return to the demon world? He ran away from it. He didn't have to go back. He shouldn't go back. My mind began to wander, imagining him saying yes. Would leave and the boys would follow to bring him back. He'd be trapped because Diana would make sure they could never leave. I should be the new demon lord with Diana as his queen, and I'd lose him.
Like I would believe you.
Oh, thank God.
You don't need to believe me, Matthew. You just need to come back home with me. I promise you'll be respected as you were supposed to be.
Don't.
I'm not falling for it.
Now at least it seems like he has a brain.
Fall for what? The truth? The truth is that your brothers still treat you like a child, even though the demon world is far behind you. The truth is that your little human love affair is fleeting. She can never see you as a man, just as a little boy who wants to grow up.
No, she sees him as, well, as someone who would probably be more into... It's complicated, okay?
Stop it!
Ooh, nice. I stared at Matthew circled a handful of knives at Diana, who ducked and dodged them with ease. They dug themselves into the tile wall before fading away as if they didn't exist.
You dare attack me?
Yep.
I'm not going back. And that is final!
I could see Matthew's muscle tense and flex, wanting to attack Diana. The girl in question, however, took a deep breath and looked to Matthew with a pleading look.
You won't even return to your mother? She's been crying ever since you left.
Oh, that's a low blow.
Do not bring her into this!
Matthew glared as Diana circled the island towards them.
She begged me to bring you back. She wants you to get what you deserve. The throne.
Oh, shut up.
I don't believe you!
Matthew then walked away from Diana, heading to the fridge to start dinner as if she wasn't there. Diana's... Really? Diana stopped and leaned against the counter.
She'll never love you, you know.
Oh, shut up. That's not true. I love him there's nothing that sort of way.
I don't mind. I care for her.
Aww.
The human girl? You must be joking. A human like her can't possibly provide you what you need. She's a human. You're a demon.
So... I felt the urge to start mean and shut her mouth. It would give away my position, but I was growing extremely tired of Diana. Fuck, I should have saved. Can't I like... Okay, I can save. Let's see Matthew hold his ground. I didn't want to step in at the wrong time. Matthew could handle Diana. I trusted him enough to fight for me. I stood my ground and watched in silence.
Now, I have to make dinner and you're in the way. Can you leave now?
Astonishing. You're making dinner for a human girl.
So, could also be human boy or incubus or a succubus.
Can you leave now?
Just never a pig fawn.
Impertinent, aren't you?
Diana sighed before crossing her arms and leaning on one hip.
This was a complete waste of my time. I should have just enthralled your little human girlfriend and made her jump off a cliff.
Matthew looked at Diana, glaring daggers into her soul, as she raised her arms up gently as if to block his attempts to scare her.
Though, I'm not surprised she hasn't come out of her little hiding spot to come and defend you.
Hey! Diana then looked over in my direction, locking eyes with me. I froze in surprise. He knew I was there. Diana smirked as I stepped into the room.
Humans are such fleeting creatures. She can never fully and truly love a demon.
Oh, shut up. Diana then slid her gaze to Matthew before sinking into the ground, the pentagram appearing around her feet.
Let me know when you figure that out, sweetie. I'll come running.
Boo! And with that, Diana vanished, leaving Matthew and I alone in that room, left in silence. I finally let out the air I was unconsciously holding in my chest, relaxing from the ordeal. Matthew stepped to me and held me gently, surprising me.
Are you alright?
I nodded in response, unable to speak so immediately after being surprised. Matthew let out a sigh, relaxing in the embrace. I gently placed my hands around him, returning the embrace slightly. I wasn't sure what to do. All of this was spinning in my head in circles before I decided to simply walk up to the man holding me. Matthew pulled away slowly, looking into my eyes to reveal a deep love that haunted his blue irises. Aww.
Alright, let's get you back to bed.
What about dinner? Matthew then wrapped an arm around my shoulders and lowered his other arms around underneath my knees. I easily held on to him as he lifted me up like a bursting bride and carried me out of the room towards my room. Matthew was kind enough to know my mind and would not force the issue no matter what. He was too sweet and I didn't deserve his kindness. Matthew gently lured me to my bed before patting my head with a loving smile that was beaming in happiness. Can you also pet his head, please? I really want to do that. As Matthew turned to leave, I slowly sank into the covers, relaxing. The sound of footsteps echoed before finally I was alone. I rested my head against the pillows, enjoying the cool they provided as I closed my eyes. I'll be ready when I'm ready. Will it be soon? Who knew? All I knew at that moment was that I made a choice I felt was right. Huh?
I will not leave here empty handed.
Ah, fudge. I tried to open my eyes at the sound, but I felt my eyes remain shut. I instantly wanted to move, but my body felt frozen. Damn it, Diana! What was Diana doing? Felt my body lift up from the bed, leaving me to hover and quake in fear. I wanted to scream but my voice was frozen as well. I felt Diana move to angle her face over mine. I wanted to move away, but at the same time I felt like I was wistfully melting in her gaze.
Well, if I can't return home with the boys, I might as well return home with the power to fight back.
You gonna dry us? Finally, Diana finally leaned in and kissed me. I tightened my closed eyes, feeling the need to bite her lips, but fighting no muscles in my face, listening to my mental commands. What did she do to me? I didn't want to enjoy it, but every single nerve in my body was flaring in excitement and pleasure as she kissed me. I felt my energy drained slowly but forcefully from my body. Was she using her magic to force the energy out of my body? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the answer to that is yes. It seemed like forever, but finally, Diana pulled away from the kiss with an inaudible lick of her lips. She lured me back onto the patio and chuckled. For some reason, I could feel her presence. She felt stronger, more powerful. It was almost like looking at a new Diana. So as lured back into bed, Diana chuckled at me. I grew even more fearful. Was she going to go for the boys now? To my surprise, her presence vanished and I felt at ease. It was like an on and off switch Diana pulled on me. Was this normal? Hell no. This was a major nut job. I relaxed slightly, trying to sleep again. Thankfully, I succeeded. Seriously? No getting up and trying to warn the boys? No? Okay. The rest of the story can almost be passed over. With Diana gone, my life returned to normal at school, and my friends not remembering what had happened, as if magic had never even appeared in my world. Matthew cared for me, and we remained close to each other. It was sweet, like a simple fairy tale ending. He didn't step over my boundaries, and I deeply appreciated it. Matthew remained faithful to me, living with me and serving me like a servant. I needed the help around the house anyway. It was almost funny to think about it, a demon becoming a servant to a human girl. The others decided to leave off their own accord. They knew that my future would only need Matthew at my side, so they decided to start their own lives in the human world. Matthew understood perfectly, wishing his brothers the best. I felt bad as well for being closer to Matthew than the others. She reassured me that I was okay, that they would remain nearby should I ever need them. I was happy for that. But what of my future? Well, it was kind of made for me. Before I graduated, James decided to step into the light of their son Toys company, and with the help of his demon powers and leadership charisma, he managed to influence not only the entire board, but my father as well into letting me run for CEO. Really? James making toys. Okay. Was beyond shocked. How James managed to do all that was beyond me. But when the vote was called, James had taken over the company I was destined to have. He also respected the wishes of the late CEO and helped the company become an even grander company. For a demon, it was simple to make a company grand. My grandfather would have been proud to see how James helped it shine. With the CEO position filled, my father had no choice but to let me decide my future, which made me happy beyond compare. No longer would I have my features carry me into the corner. I could choose my life on my own. That being said, I was still scared of where the future is going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help James build the company? I want to venture off on my own? Matthew assured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One morning I woke up and took in all that had happened as if it were all a dream, the demons, the devils, the magic. It all was surreal to believe. It almost frightened me to think that it could have been all a dream. My fears vanished, however, as a knock appeared at my bedroom door. Come in. The door opened to reveal Matthew with a small tray of food for me. A vase with a blue rose sat beside a hot plate of pancakes, eggs, and bacon, decorating my breakfast beautifully.
Good morning! Made breakfast.
I thank you, honey. I simply smiled. It wasn't a dream. I still had Matthew. Still felt the magic in the air around me. I wasn't alone. Matthew walked over and placed a tray on the bed across my legs.
Did you sleep well?
I did. I had a dream about everything that happened to us.
Oh? What do you remember?
Everything. How we met, how you cared for me, everything. I almost made me believe it was all a dream. Matthew smiled at me and sat beside me in bed, making me giggle.
Well, if this is a dream, then this is the best dream ever.
You are so adorable. Matthew smiled his cutest smile, making my heart flutter slightly. Devotion to me was beyond my imagination. That was my happily ever after. We finished the game! I actually was not expecting it to end like that. So, okay, that was interesting. So Diana simply stole our energy and ran off back into the demon world to fight. I was really not expecting that. This was fun. This was really, really fun. Although the ending with Matthew was very cute, but I still think I should have gone with either Sam or Eric. This was really, really fun. Long, much, much longer than I was expecting, but so fun. I think there's a sequel to this. I'll have to see if I can get it. Maybe, but for now, that's all from Seduce Me. So, till next time. Bye!